The people I used to read when I was growing up, the first two that I would mention are the writers at the Sports Illustrated when it was edited by Andre Laguerre in the 60s and 1970s. Dan Jenkins, Roy Blunt, Frank DeFord. Those were the guys who I read as a child and said to myself, these guys can really write, they're good. And then after that, I think a lot of influence when I was in high school and college came from what Tom Wolfe was referring to as the new journalism. Sunday magazines are not a growth industry in American newspapers, and one of the things about the Globe that's very admirable is that they've actually invested in keeping a Sunday magazine of its own. You are writing, I think, when you write at the length we do at the magazine, I think you are writing for a reader who's more engaged in reading. And I think that by and large, because of the investment they have to make in reading a longer story, they're generally probably more invested in the subject matter itself and probably know more about what you're writing about. I think I've always described my job as a storyteller. You know, we are the storytellers for the tribe. And if the tribe listens to the stories and pays attention, maybe it makes itself better. I'm Charles Pierce, staff writer for the Boston Globe magazine. For the Boston Globe,